Would you stick a dog in an ice bath as punishment?
That would never occur to me. But then having big dogs, I don't bathe them at home anyway. I use dry shampoo or I take them somewhere else. I don't have a
I'm
facility.
talking about as a form of, I'm not talking about giving them a bath. I'm talking about using
I don't have
as
space.
a form of punishment, putting a dog in an ice bath.
I don't have space to do that, so I wouldn't think of that because I don't have space with that size dog.
You're saying if you had a large enough tub to punish one of the dogs, you'd put him in an ice bath?
I can't imagine doing that, but
You can't imagine doing that. Right?
correct.
You can't imagine punishing an animal by putting him in an ice bath.
Because animals can't think the same way humans can.
So it's okay to do it on a human because they can think, right? They can think better than dogs can, so it's okay to put them in an ice bath. Is that what your testimony is? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Is it okay to put a human in an ice bath because they can think better than dogs can, but you wouldn't do it to a dog?
I mean, based on the way you asked that, I guess the answer would have to be yes, but it's not
Okay.
the way I think. So
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but you said you wouldn't do it for a dog, but we know you did it as a punishment for Timothy.
I never did personally.
But you told Paul to do it.
Yes, a couple of times.
And it never occurred to you, this is not a good idea. We shouldn't be doing this, right?
No, because it was the amount of ice was almost. I mean, it was non-existent. So
So it's okay as long as it's not a lot of ice in the ice bath? Is that your testimony?
if it doesn't affect the temperature much,
It starts off as cold anyway, doesn't it?
not originally. I don't know down the road, but originally I did. That's not what I had told him to do. Because the first time that happened was before my husband's stroke. It was Timothy had we noticed there was no hot water, and we were like, "What the heck?" And I went down and I'm looking, and I noticed the pilot light's not on the water. It's a gas water heater. I'm like, "What on earth is going on?"
This ends with Timothy turning off the gas, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
This part of the story. Okay.
And he lied about it for 2 days, but
Let me just make sure I understand then. Is it your testimony that you put ice in an otherwise hot bath to cool it down?
yes.
Why don't you just start with warm water to begin with?
I honestly don't know. But that's what happened the first time.
So if you repeatedly refer in these text messages to them as cold and or ice baths, but that's what it was at the end, wasn't it? Cold baths or ice baths,
At
right?
the end, yes, sir.